What's up, pussies? We banked for how much today? $9,860 today trading NQ. Here's the 519 P&L I just posted in the Discord. As you can see, I have 20 50 KPAs, and we did 493 on each for almost 10 bands. So let's go over my thought process, why I took the trade, what the trade was, etc. And yeah, so coming into the morning, crazy move to start the week off. We had this gap down that got filled pretty instantly. And I saw that we had highs from Asia and we had highs from London untouched at open. So I dropped my daily buys for the day. Oh my god. At 9:12 a.m., I said bullish buys coming into today. We had 4-hour fair value gaps getting respected as well as SMTs. We had those targets to the upside. No news Monday, so it could be choppy, but overall leaning bullish. As you guys can see, very correct. So, fun fact, even though we were super bullish, I still took a short. Once we took out this Asia high, I was waiting to see if ES could possibly take out this previous day high right here. So previous day high meaning this one right here. So we couldn't take that out on either in the AM session. I only trade AM session. But I noticed, we had come up and taken out these highs on both. There were no real valid SMTs, as you guys can see. Pretty correlated, just both very bullish. So no SMT, which kind of sucked for me. But another key thing to note about today was every fair value gap was just getting respected on the 1 minute. You see, we have this one, we come in, tap into it, keep going. We make this one, we tap into it, keep going. We made this one, tapped into it, kept going. We just couldn't get anything. All right, so after taking out the Asia, I was like, all right, we're in premium. We took out Asia high. It's time for us to go down. So I went and I looked for a setup on the 5 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, the highest time frame inversion, right? So what I loved was we came up past the Asia high, and then we made this high, and then we got a nice little internal liquidity sweep here. And as soon as we swept that internal high, we also made this singular 2 minute inverse, right? So I like this play a lot, so I called this out, live traded it in front of the boys. Everyone fucking banked. And so my TP1 is actually very crucial. So this is what I would call the MEC model. It's what PB Trading trades, so shout out to them. Those boys actually helped me bank today. So my stop is always going to be like a close above the fair value gap, right? So I looked and we had this unfilled 5 minute fair value gap. And so what their MEC model basically is if they get an inversion off, some higher time frame thing or anything like that, then they'll target unfilled fair value gaps. So I went for the same thing. We got this 2 minute inversion. We got it off the close, and we took TP1 about right here for a nice 1-to-1, and then we let a runner go for a couple more points to the unfilled 5, and it banked fucking instantly. Another thing to add to this trade was we were also, when we took this trade, bouncing off this huge gap. So many people wouldn't call this a fair value gap because it's kind of a volume imbalance. But as you can see, we had this downward pressure. So I'm still going to call it an imbalance. And, I would still use it as a fair value gap just because of how much that middle candle displaced. So we were getting that 1 hour respect. We had this internal high sweep. We were coming back after taking out Asia high. So I felt if we were going to come down a bit, it'd be now. As you can see, we really got the only bearish move of the day. So took it for a nice little TP1 at 15 points and TP2 for a little over 20. Could have let a runner go, but as you could see, we came down and went right back to respecting these lower time frame for value gaps, and that continued on for most of the day. So that's the trade. Sweep of Asia high, internal liquidity sweep, 2 minute inverse to an unfilled 5 while also bouncing off that hourly gap. And that's how we banked today.